for tuning in this Sunday evening. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a loss to the Heat in Miami. And it's Havlicek missing. Iverson with the ball. Picked up by Artest. Pass to Rice. Fires for three. They get the rebound. Malone with the block. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone.
And no fear of where the D was on that one. Smith going right to the basket.
Now here's Iverson. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And stolen by Howard. Pass to Rice. This one for three. It's slammed in by Howard.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
To the middle. Knocked away. Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. And the turnover again by Orlando. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
And he's good on the three ball.
Nice play call by Payton. He sees the defensive layout and knows the pick and roll will open things up.
Down low. And stolen by Payton. Pushing it up. Here's Havlicek. And that one comes up a bit short. The Magic trail by three. It's Howard, top of the key. It's back to Hill. Five to shoot. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's taken away by Payton. Pass to Smith. Outside for Artest. Hill deciding where to go with this. Now Howard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 4 on the clock. Great touch on the 16-footer.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Iverson with the ball. Now Payton defending. Pass to Howard. Outside Hill. There's the triple. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the home team has possession. John Havlicek on the wing. Malone with the screen. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Malone is relentless inside. So strong with non-stop effort.
Iverson outside. Grant Hill on the wing. From beyond the arc. Havlicek with the rebound. Artest on the wing. Pass to Havlicek. To the inside. And stolen by Iverson. Orlando moving the ball around. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To the paint. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow.
How about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
And when you watch Kamara, Coach, what stands out to you the most?
Well, look, I think what stands out the most is his athletic ability and his energy. Those things he brings every night, and he gets a lot done with those. And then his skills just continue to improve. And as they do, the sky's the limit.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Now here's Rondo. Inside. Here's Richardson. 3-point lead. Here's Petrovic. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. To the inside. Gilmore. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Tipped away. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach and try to slow them down.
Ring shot on the way. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Petrovic. Over Green. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Pass to Petrovic. Off target with his 3. Orlando trailing here. Back to ball. Here's Gilmore. Misses from close range. Stolen by Ball. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. Rondo's shot is good. Rondo's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Magic. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game and how it's been going for Orlando.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Mutombo And the layup's good off the glass. Mutombo's got his second bucket of the night.
And this team encourages Mutombo to take those shots, knowing how efficient he can be inside.
There's Gilmore. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Here's Petrovic. Here's Pettit. Lays it up and banks it in. Pettit's got 5.
Oh, tremendous work by Pettit on the boards.
Granger outside. There's the screen. Pass to Gilmore. And here's the fast break. Richardson leading the way. Offensive rebound. That one misses. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Orlando Magic. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. With the drive, here's Gilmore. Shot clock at 5. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Rondo. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Richardson. Chalk up 2 there. Richardson's got his first basket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here's Rondo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnovers. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet you still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Back to ball. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Gilmore. Mutombo grabs the board.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Pettit. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Danny Granger.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? 1:15 left in the second quarter. Here's Rondo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Rondo's got 5 now.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now, here's ball. That one goes. Count it. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Right side of screen. It's stolen by Rondo. Granger with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Down low. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
There's a screen to the paint. Kicks it out to Granger. 5 on the clock. And the wide open shot from Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pettit. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Ball hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their style.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this It's gone back and forth.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 1. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it. Kevin?
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
And the shot goes in.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Nice shot by Smith.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Hill. Pass to Iverson. And stolen by Payton. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop.
And you see Payton's eyes light up when the break is on. Very opportunistic in those situations.
Here's Rice. So they foul intentionally.
John Havlicek. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Clock at 6. Here's Howard. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Pass to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
A gifted aerial artist. Smith loves getting to the hoop.
Iverson outside. Here's Rice. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
Third team foul.
Right side Hill. To the inside. Howard. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Here's Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Iverson left side. Down low. Here's Howard. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul.
It goes on Moses Malone.
Howard just too strong inside. You've got to foul and get your money's worth. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And both free throws good for Iverson. Malone looking around. And there's the call on Howard. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Havlicek. Still yet to score. Hits it from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Rice. Another miss by Orlando.
Looking to answer the three from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
Pass to Smith. And here is Payton. Now, here is Havlicek. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Havlicek's got 5 points so far.
And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Pass to Smith. Back to Havlicek. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Rice. From outside, off the mark. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Magic making a switch here. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Malone in the post. Shakes him. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it. Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
And there it is for him. Iverson's got 6 points in the quarter.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Havlicek outside. The shot from 20 feet away. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Iverson. Gilmore. The layup off target. Malone drives in. Smith right side. Goes up the baseline. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 14.
Orlando, 41.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Richardson to the middle. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Mutombo from outside the arc. Here's Pettit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for 2.
So he gets them both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Inside. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And it only takes a little effort on behalf of Howard to rise up for the flush, using that size and strength to jam it down.
Pulls it from the elbow. Petrovic's shot is off.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
3 points.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You've got to contest the shot better than that.
And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Checking in for your home team.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. It's Richardson on the wing. And stolen by Iverson. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Orlando with another.
And look at how Rice is just totally ready for the moment. Just put the ball in his hands, and he's good to go.
Pass to Howard. Iverson left side. Lets it fly from 18. And there the Magic with another bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Allie, thank you so much. To the middle. On the wing, Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pettit. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Iverson outside. Here's Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that one had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
Good.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Orlando.
The Magic trailed by 7. Pass to Rice. The tray. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo.
And even with good coverage defensively, that he has confidence to drill the three. And this is what leaders do. Peyton showing a willingness to get it to the open man.
Here's Rice. From deep. The shot is off.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
The Magic trailed by 9. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be.
Off the glass.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo, a guy who always seems to make the right play.
Iverson outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Malone down low. Malone is doubled. And he jams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
17-foot shot away. Oh, the jumper goes.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Outside, Malone. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Got a piece of it. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
Oh, the slam dunk.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
16 feet away. Does not go in.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
There's a screen by Kamara. No good from 3. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up.
mad cause I speak like a prophet. I tell them shut up and get up and go. If you want it, then I put that on the floor. We be ducking we ain't ducking no this a joke. You gon' get in that field, then round choke. My gon' hunt like a tiger, ghost. You scary little be doing the most. If you know like I know, better watch your approach. Watch it. I in the yo like I been here before. I been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any capping in me, it's the GOAT. And this is the captain in me like a boat. This why they get deep when you bury your soul. Jack and Rose, that's why I bet keep it cold, let it go. If you want it, then spin a block, get you some more. Get you some more. Hopped up and got that right off the porch. If we beefing, then I'm at your door like a stork. Like a door. So look, if you buck, if you ready for cause it can get done like a house full of chores. Mine got an ass, we gon' take out the trash. We been mopping up like a floor. What do you do when I just keep it popping? I'm managing while you weak and you watching. If I'm on this gon' hit like a bop it. They want me to stop but I trend like a topic. Keep that fire on me, I'm the hottest. I keep that and reach like a pocket. These be mad cause I speak like a prophet. I'm trying to get a little moolah and guala, a whole lot of profit, a whole lot of cheese. But I'm starving right now and I'm sorry. Baby, quit calling me, please. I'm about to put it on wax like Birch.